champagne.
It's pronounced champagne, babes.
Champagne.
Or
Champagne.
Champagne. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Okay, for me, my well, obviously no holiday, so it was just work field. It was just work field, right? I could not.
Sup, people.
Hi, everyone.
Happy New Year. Happy
New
holidays.
Year.
Hope everyone is doing okay. Hope your year, has been off to a good start.
The year just started.
Welcome to the Shrine Podcast, the show where we talk about pop culture, lifestyle, and technology from the lens of us as young Nigerians living in Nigeria. As usual, I am your host, Akindari, and with me on the show today is
Jemima.
First time.
I know you were waiting for it.
To actually
get out.
Wow,
welcome everyone.
Welcome,
New
guys.
Year.
Welcome, guys. As we always like to say, the Shrine Podcast is the show where it's a lot of bands with a hint of seriousness.
Just a sprinkle.
Yes.
Tintini.
Yes.
Small, like Salt Bay.
Yes. We've missed you guys. That's amazing. Like we're so gingered to work on this episode, to record this episode, and start interacting with you guys again in 2023. But quickly, let's get into it. How was your week? Let's start with how was your week before we get into holiday and stuff.
Which holiday? My week was good. It was intense, obviously, because after the new year now, work like in my
all these people that will just come and say obvious.
No, that like at work, right? We don't close for the year, so we only got the normal Christmas holiday and the New Year holiday. So just that first week, like this last first week of the year, it was just like as intense as like previous week or like the end of the year last year, where you're trying to like get things together. Like work was just like there was just so much to do every single day.
So but it was a busy work for you.
Yeah, it was a very busy work week, but productive. Excited for what 2023 holds. Work wise. How about you?
Mine was chill. Mine was very chill. I can't relate to your non-holidays. All the best. Congrats to everyone involved.
I miss those times when I used to close for the year, man.
But we did resume back to work on the 3rd, but because many people also took their leaves like that first week back, so it's pretty relaxed and it was pretty chill. Not much to do. But because my office, I know that this next Monday, it's fire and brimstone that are going to use and bring the work. So I'm happy that I had my week of chill. And I'll mentally prepare myself for the hustle that awaits me ahead.
That awaits you.
Yeah. Anyways, so what do we have on the menu today?
We have rice and beans. We have turkey.
You don't have sense.
We have jollof rice and fried rice. Okay, anyways, today we're just going to be talking about 2022, right? Like a recap, what happened in 2022 and what we're looking forward to in 2023, right? Wow. So we always say 2022 featuring Shege.
More.
You see Shege, I mean, you don't see Shege.
Oh my God.
The Shege touched everybody.
You know what then? 2022 was very similar to 2017 for me. 2017
all the way.
2017 was one of the worst years of my life. And I say 2022 was similar in that it was like, when they say you have better problems, like when you're making 400k, right? You have certain kind of problem. When you're making 1 million, you still have problem, but it's not. So I would say like 2017 was like when I was earning 100k. And 2022 was like, I'm earning 600k. So it was better. But obviously, it was still rough.
You still
and
shaking.
Most of it, I would attribute to Nigeria, to be honest.
Period, right?
Personally, I'm doing well.
In your life.
Good in my life. But Nigeria is not allowing it to show.
I'm telling you.
Okay, so yeah, 2022 was quite a year. So yeah, it showed us Shege.
let's talk about the holiday though. Like
let's start from the holidays and work our way back. Right?
Holiday, Christmas, New Year.
Well, my Christmas was me. From November now, I'd already write everything. Say I know they do 30 December.
Why? Is it because you were broke?
First of all, I'm poor. I've never denied it. That's why you're my sugar mama.
I beg go. Please. Let's focus. Let's place our focus. Are you mad?
Sugar mommy of life. I know it's poor. I know it's argue. I know that
God.
I'm poor. I know it.
Okay, all right. Why did you say you were not doing 30 December?
Okay, now the reason is being that experiencing mo feel pe ko worth it. Right. After the Shege, as you said earlier, that 2022 have shown me, I'm like, I should not going to be doing traffic. Then, there was the fuel situation in Lagos.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be queuing for
December
fuel.
was actually wild. Like
December was crazy, bro. And then the weather, Hamatan is coming. You get. And then I'll go to every day on social media, I've seen people bitch about how they went for show, whether there was no parking or there was too many people, or security was not enough.
So you're just like,
the performer came late. And then to now top it all, the overarching reason is my poverty. Come up, bro.
Let's not be lying.
Timba so 30,000, Timba so 70,000 for Shege. Akbo gari melo ni mani lati mo January.
Why are you not talking about buying table? Why is it 60? Why is it regular? You want to go and stand, big man like you. You can't stand in that kind of concert now. You need to sit down.
I know that you don't mean
drink
me well before.
Champagne.
I know that you don't mean me well before. Oh, you be more complain about 70,000. Sorry, table. Warn yourself, okay? Warn yourself. It's true.
If you think about it, though.
See. Let me tell all of you that are listening now. For future reference, okay? Talk about the son salary. Once you pay your salary in December like this, the 2 months of January have begun. If you did not know before, know now. Okay? So this year, don't do yourself. I know that plenty people are going to drink Gary
this January. More. You don't dey long go. I don't dey say January we still
day 10.
We have not got into the second week. My God.
I in the first fucking week. So that was why I was just like, yeah.
So you just stayed at home.
Then, how many years actually 30 December for this Lagos?
There's nothing new.
So go bed, Jari. The beach, you go pay beach entrance fee. You go pay entrance to where the place where they inside the beach already. You go pay to enter there again. Kind of thing. So, but I was outside
a couple times,
like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
There was a company retreat thing. Went to last year. That was great. It was fab. And then my friend. This is my friend there. I don't want to say her name, Tori, Kamaka. So the very, very important person in VIP who invite me for my day. A library, turn up. I love turn up.
Turn up.
Oh yeah. By the way, that library it's overhyped. Island people need to
where is not overhyped in this
people need to do better, okay? Anyways, and then after that, I told Lodge, I got invited. So my friend daddy was doing birthday. Jeresi.
Birthday rice.
Yeah. So that was all my outing for the period.
That is so old. Like it's over to you. Is it Momo Goldberg? Like that's what like old men will say. Say Abamigbe Goldberg in man. I drank red wine or white wine or champagne.
It's pronounced champagne, babe.
Champagne.
Or
champagne.
Champagne. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, for me, my well, obviously no holiday, so it was just work field. It was just work field.
Dear,
right? I could not think about dirty December, right? And there was nothing about, just like you said, right? I just thought about the situation of Lagos. Like the traffic was just too much. Like for me too, I'm a lazy person generally, right? So if I have to like leave my house and drive all the way to, VI or whatever, just for a concert that I will probably stand, or the artist will come late, or, things like that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know what? I don't have the energy for that because I'm working all week long. So weekend, I just want to rest and relax. So I was pretty much at home, like all through the holiday. Even Christmas safe, like I ordered food and let me tell you something. Let me just tell you something. Nigerian vendors, that's what I'll say. So tell me why I ordered Christmas chow, right? Like beginning of December, and I said this is what I want. I want turkey. I want this and that. This thing be like 40 something KO.
Because it's not cheap.
It's not cheap. So tell me why on Christmas Day I'm having to go and check and say, where is my food? You are providing the service to me. You're not even calling me to say this is what happened. So me, I'm going online and I'm seeing that you are saying fire engulfed your kitchen. Like on Christmas Day, like you sure you didn't whine me. Look, I went to the market. I bought turkey, like not just because it didn't deliver, but like I just went in the morning, bought turkey, everything. I cooked the turkey. I fried it. I marinated it inside everything. This food still never come. It came like maybe 4 or 5 Christmas food on Christmas Day. So I was just pissed off. Like, no, I can't be doing this. And then New Year I went to my family, and it was good. I think that was just it. It was
New Year's with family was good.
Yeah,
it was good because I had not seen my mom in a minute. So
it's always a good time. But I think for me, right, like when I think about Christmas now, it's just like, what was the excitement when I was young? Like, like there was just something that makes it so you're looking forward to it, right? But now
Christmas is coming, but
you're an adult. Yeah. Because I remember I used to have Christmas clothes. We're 5. And my father and my mother gave birth to 5 kids. So 5 of us, Christmas clothes, Christmas Day is just like there's just food, things are just like moving. There's just, I don't know, there was just this sense of celebratory sense. If that makes sense.
I think what made it
But there's nothing celebratory.
I think what made it fun for us as kids was because we did not have any responsibilities. Like you did not worry about where the rice, the ororo, the meat, the chicken. You did not worry about where it would come from. Young was to cook it, help them to prepare, eat like a bastard.
Yeah.
That's your own work.
Then you now
but now that you have to think about the rice and the chicken and the ororo and where everything will come from, the gas you used to cook it, how you go to market or where you order from
because if I wanted to eat Christmas food at 5 p.m. on Christmas Day, I could as well. Do you know what? I actually considered cooking when the food didn't come. Like I was like, maybe I should just cook. I was like, but I paid for this thing, right? Because I don't want to. There's a reason why I outsourced that service.
Yeah.
But obviously, as with all things Nigerian, the anyhowness came through, and here we are today bitching about Christmas food.
But something that was interesting during the holidays, like before we closed our work for the holidays, like a week before Christmas, like a lot of the meetings, people will always say, "Oh, so what are your plans for Christmas? So what are you, what do you usually do during the holidays?" People always said different things. People are like, "Oh, they have like family traditions." Some people do the whole sweater thing. I know. Where I work is global. It's a global organization. So there are people in different countries. So there are different traditions and whatnot. And so I found it interesting, like when, the way they were, everybody had all these traditions. Some people like one of my colleagues had tradition. Her own thing is she and her best friend, they will drive to, there's an area in South Africa where they just has like kilomapa and yellow flower and sunflowers. It's like huge ass sunflowers. You just go there and just like walk through the flowers and like have a little picnic.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, very nice stuff. Everybody had different traditions, yeah. So, but for me, when it came to my turn and he asked me,
Kosi tradition, no. Trenches tradition.
Kosi tradition because I don't know why it had not like stood out to me more clearly in past years. But this last year, it really stood out to me that like growing up, Christmas is church. You get Christmas Day.
You go church.
That's me. They're not even doing let's go fishing and all those kind of
true.
things.
True. They always gonna meet Jesus in Galilee or something like that.
God want to punish you like this year that the first day of the
is now on Sunday. Yes, because some people did crossover. They went home, then they came back again to do church. I'm like, I don't understand. Is that you did? Our producer is here saying I did. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, why didn't you just put everything together, like that crossover service? Why didn't you sum me up? Why go home and still come back? But yeah, so
like we never had like.
Well, you guys have tree. You guys put tree up.
Come on, I think it was much later. Maybe like I'll say maybe from like when I was maybe like SS3, so maybe like 14, 15. Is where my mother would like, she would just buy one tree.
One tree.
It's that same tree.
Yeah.
That one until she has thrown it away. It's just that one tree that we had. That one tree and that one set of lights. So Christmas, you bring it out, set it up, put the light, call it a day. None of that Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, we used to have
flowers
that.
You put Santa socks, none of that shit. Get the Christmas tree, you put some lights around it, call
That's
it. The end.
Okay.
Because you're not going to be at home on Christmas anyways.
True.
Do you get? So, anyways, my point, like, I found it very interesting, like, just the difference, both in terms of how people are raised, in terms of like how they think or how they appreciate or value Christmas as a holiday, right? There was one of my colleagues that from like November, she only tell us 25 days and 2 hours to Christmas, 22 days and 14 hours to Christmas.
It's like she was doing
every week. He was doing that countdown, like it was beautiful. I'm telling you, like, you know, but like I just don't have that kind of relationship to it. So anytime they ask me, I'm just like, my plan is to go food hunting. Anyway, they come and that's my plan. You get?
Yeah.
So growing up, and it's not even just even Christmas self. Like I think maybe in that age or just where I am at in life, right? But it's become so prominent in my mind now, like how much we just didn't do holidays in my own house. Like growing up. Like holidays were just nuts. It wasn't. There was never Easter and egg hunt. What is that? Do you get? Like it's always if it's not church, then my mother is just going to cook a bunch of chow. People come and eat
and that's it.
That's it, you know. So there was never any like feferity per se to it, you know. So that was something that stood out to me. That was very, very
Christmas.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have like even away from the different cultures, like just how like what you said, like how you were raised, like in your house. For instance, me now, for us, we used to celebrate it. You know, there'll be clothes. You're just looking forward to that time because people are going to like come around. There's going to be food. You're going to give food out to somebody. There's going to be Christmas tree lights and things like that. But like now, even though I'm still going to do Christmas tree.
Even though upon then, I'm still going to do it. When I grow older, much more older, whatever, when I'm like, when I don't have any worries anymore and I can think about that, I'm still going to do like the tradition of like Christmas tree lights and all of that during Christmas period. But it's just, there's no sense. It's just another celebration, another day, like just as an adult, right? For me, I'm just like, okay. Do you have any, because I was just looking at our podcast notes now. And I was seriously racking my brain about trying to think about childhood Christmas memories, and I can't find any right now. Do you have any childhood Christmas memories?
Childhood Christmas memories, like away from what we've been talking about since, which is just
like maybe I don't know, maybe one particular Christmas or something different or unique happened.
No, actually.
Yeah, I can't remember anything.
I just remember everything I remember has to do with cooking, going to give somebody food, and this person.
And then they'll give you small money. Yeah, I'll share
thank you. Then they will give you money, put inside the bowl, you bring it back. Yeah, apart from that, I don't know that there was any Christmas memory. Oh, I do remember one. I think one that had to do with clothes, where me and my sister, because we are 4 girls and 1 boy. And I am like one of the smallest in terms of stature. So I think my clothes didn't fit or something like that. And I had to like take my younger sister. It was just a mess that Christmas. So where we're supposed to wear like what Yoruba would say anko. You know, 4 girls wear the same thing. Oh, it was just even 4 girls because I don't think they had given birth to my brother at that time. Where we're just supposed to wear the same thing. Only me was different because there was just something that was wrong with the clothes, and I was just.
Are you the black sheep of your family?
Of course.
So the signs were already there from small.
Of course. I think for me, regardless, I think New Year is still the one that is like the New Year holiday is still the one that when I was young and now that I'm an adult, I still like feel some kind of sense about it. Not like I'm one of those guys that do like New Year resolution or something, but there's just something about like just getting into the new year that just seems fresh. I don't know, like regardless, even though it's just another day.
Yeah.
And I've always had that feeling, and I still have that feeling now.
Yeah, me too.
Early time we used to go to church for crossover.
As much as I did do, logic and stoic and otherwise you can't just I don't know what it is, but like you just can't shake that feeling of new year, like new start, like it's just like a fresh period of time, if you will,
like right? Things pretty much reset at work,
Yep.
Just
exactly,
the
like literally
year.
The system sort of resets because everybody does their financials at the end of the year, like people close out the year, quote unquote, so yeah.
Do you used to do New Year resolution when you were young?
What we used to do was we'll look at whatever that the Adeboye says is going to happen in the new year. We'll look at the one that either consign us that we can hold, that the one that we can hold.
Okay.
And so that's what.
So that would be your goal for the year.
Because I mean, like, which resolution am I doing? I don't know which other resolution do I have other than to pass in school, so that my mother will not lose her shit. That's it. That's all. Like
Yeah.
But as an adult, I used to do. I'll say up until like maybe my final year in uni, I used to do resolutions. Actually, I'm not even saying my final. I say maybe like my first up until my first year, like working.
Like you write them down. What does it look like? Like what's
the usual now. Make more money or buy more
travel
clothes
here.
or
buy one.
I never even did travel. I never did. You need to understand that like your resolutions are kind of like dreams, right? Or like things you want to achieve, right? And you dream within your socioeconomic status. Do you understand? And two about 1 million, they will not be thinking 1 million naira things. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because
or
that's
5
just
million
wishful
naira
thinking.
things. You get like now, as I did like this now, I don't know if you just put for my resolution and say I want to buy a Range Rover.
That's just
where I want to see the 30-something million take buy a Range Rover.
Maybe you can rob the bank.
Do you get what I'm saying? So, so I used to do it like usual stuff. Just anything that you feel like you failed at in this year. Anything I feel that like I did not do well in this year. You get.
Yeah.
Then I just put it like resolution for next year. But in the past couple years, I've not been doing it as per resolutions. I've been doing it as like goals. So basically, like I just look at it like an overarching thing that involves many small things, but a combination of everything will put me in a better position to survive Nigeria or just be a better human being or better adult. So yeah. So I don't do resolutions I don't even the goals self. They are not necessarily because it's New Year. That's why it's a goal. It's more like the time aspect of it is why.
How did you do with your 2022 goal?
I opened a document on the 7th of January, 2022. All I'm saying, this is fact. I opened a Google document on January 2022, 7th. And I wrote down a bunch of stuff, 8 in total, that I wanted to achieve in the year. And then the next time I opened the document was, I think, 1st or 2nd of January 2023. They tell you the whole year passed.
So you just
I not even open this document. Like I was hanging on for dear life.
Oh my god!
Do you get like I did not even. So what I've done this year now is that I've basically I edited documents will now be 2022/2023 goals. Okay, so I've revisited everything. I just think I think in my head they existed, like those goals existed, but like I just did not. What's the word? I was not super intentional about.
Like you're not tracking it.
I was not tracking it. I was not, But this year now, I want to be more intentional about a bunch of those goals, and because I know that before Your New Year's resolution, if you get 25 things for your New Year's resolution list. But
and
now,
the 25 things are not, you need to stick to fewer
like
things that you can
things
achieve,
that you can focus on.
That you can focus on.
Hit out of the park. And by the way, the Shrine podcast is on my list for this year. Shege. So if people are hearing, so be ready. Be ready for me. We are coming full force. Okay? This is the year of the Shrine. All right?
This is the year of the Shrine.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter at the Shrine Pod and on IG at the Shrine.pod and on Clubhouse at the Shrine. Okay. Also feel free to send us an email at the Shrine Pod
cast at gmail.com.
Really forgot it.
You were doing so well.
You get me.
Yep.
So
yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, before we move on, I wanted to also just say that for me going forward, what I want to build around how I want like Christmas and the holidays to be for me is like I just want to develop my own traditions around those days, like because like on New Year's Day, right? One of my late uncles used to do this every New Year's Day. He'll just do a party. There's food, there's drink, there's music. No agenda. There's food, there's drink. Sonny Ade is playing in the background. That's all. Everybody, the family will just come. You eat, you play with your cousins. You play video games. It was just fun, just a good time. Like you don't have to dress. Because it's family, you get. So it was just that kind of. I hope soon and very soon I'll be able to replicate it, that kind of thing. But like basically, just my own traditions that are born from my own experiences, my own values, etc. I think would be a very cool way. But yeah, let us know how your holiday went. Yeah. If you have gist for us,
if you went for Burna Boy's concert.
No, please don't come and bitch about your concerts in our email or our DMs.
Please. Okay, let's start.
The one that we have expressed on the TL is a bit. Thank you very much.
No, bitch, let's start.
But yes, send us if you have cool Christmas or holiday traditions that you practice in your family, or that you practice yourself, as an adult. Please feel free to email us at the shrinepodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear it. We'd read some out on the next episode. Reach out to us, or you can send us a DM as well on Twitter and on Instagram. Okay, moving on.
Let's go to the recap.
All right, of the year. Oh my God.
This one is now outward recap. Now the first one is personal recap.
Okay, so let's have. I have some things that I put together.
All right. Oh yeah.
Right.
Let's go.
Last year was a crazy. I mean, I feel like since COVID, every year has been a crazy year.
It's been unexpected things have just been happening.
2020 was a crazy year. 2021 was a crazy year. 2022, just as much, right? So, I have a calendar from the Shade Room on 2022 viral moments. I don't know what all of them are, and they're very US centric. But in March, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock on stage at the fucking Oscars. That was wild.
Was the moment. As in things that were happening last year.
I'm telling you, like, it was crazy.
Messi won the World Cup
in December. In April, what's her name?
What happened?
Judge Ketanji Brown, Jackson Brown, I think was her name, became the first black woman to be elected to the US Supreme Court in April. Young Thug, Gunna were arrested in May. Kevin, what's that man's name? Kevin Samuels. I became called man. That one is always saying you can't shake any kind of bitch. You have to put her in a all those, I want best in toxic masculinity. May so rest in peace. He passed away in May of 2022. Versus was crazy in June. In July, there was the whole racist thing at Disneyland where the puppets were not greeting
the black kids
and mixed kids.
Crazy things happened.
Crazy things really did happen. Beyonce blessed us with Renaissance in August. R. Kelly was found guilty in one of the many things he's still going to be found guilty for in
and
September.
He will continue.
Rest in peace, PNB Rock died in September as well. And then one of the greatest fumbles of 2022. Fucking Email Doka fumbled that Nia Long bag, bro. How do you fuck up Nia Long? Anyways,
personally, I believe it's Ogundile.
October.
That's just me.
In October, Kanye lost his mind fully. Takeoff died in November. Britney Griner was also released in November. And Tory Lanez was found guilty in December as well. And this is just like a pinch. So many people died. Pele died last year. So many. Yeah, like 2020 was crazy.
It was crazy.
Like,
it's the things that were happening.
But let's bring it home. To cultural highlights across Africa in 2022. Again, it was a super eventful year. Black Panther Wakanda Forever was released.
The soundtrack
that featured everybody in Nigerian music industry.
What the?
I mean, shout out to Thames. Actually, shout out to Saruman, one of my former colleagues that worked on the album. That is huge. Congrats to you, dude. Shout outs to Fireboy, Burner. Yes, all the people that were on there, man.
Rema.
Shout outs to them. Rema as well. Also, they got nominated for the Golden Globe Awards, by the way, for Best Original Song, right? Viola Davis also starred in The Woman King, based on the Akuji women in Old Benin.
I still haven't seen that movie.
I've not seen both of these films that I have just mentioned. I've not seen Black Panther and The Woman King. Make of that what you will, people. Also, an architect from Burkina Faso won the Pritzker Architecture Prize. That's basically the Nobel Prize of Architecture. I think it was the first African to ever win it. So those are just some of the things across. I don't want to go into all the
Thames won 2 BET awards.
Yes. I'm going into like the entertainment industry bits now. We are just giving you guys all this run through. As I'm running through them, I'm sure people will be
Somebody's
like,
oh wow,
that's true. That happened. Oh my God, that actually happened.
You know, when days are moving fast and life is lifing, right? You don't realize how much has happened. Right? It's very easy for you to. I'll give you an example. So I was trying to apply for something last year, right? And as part of the things I need to do, I needed to put some evidence together. And just that process, I was just discovering things that, oh my God, yes, I did this. So it's true. This thing, I did it though. You don't when you. I think that's one of the things I want to do better in 2020. Just pause and remember the things that
because time flies.
Just remember things that happen and document whatever it is you can document.
This is how you know that these people are 30 plus. No, I think so, wrong. Life goes by quick.
It goes by so quick.
This is how you know. That's how people that regretted not doing doing better with their 20s.
No, I did go with my 20s, please. But I kid. People, we just need to understand that life. So document what you can document.
Yep.
Take stock
of
pictures,
what you can
people. Take stock of.
Anyways, P Square came back in 2022. That happened. Burna Boy sold out. Burna Boy and Wizkid sold out the Madison Square Garden last year in 2022. Huge win. Thames won 2 BET awards, like Jemima mentioned earlier. Afrobeats had an insane year in 2022.
Bro, they were playing Burna's last in World Cup.
Yo, Rema's Calm Down. They were playing Rema's Calm Down. It was not like it was there performing, halftime at World Cup. They were playing it in the stadium, the entire stadium. I shit you not, I mean. They were singing along. Word for word.
Baby, calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
What the whole, it was not there. It was not performing. No. I was like, it blow.
We don't blow.
Because you have to understand that there were people of several nationalities at the World Cup. And they were all, Afrobeats had an amazing time on TikTok. the number of Nigerian songs that they used to do TikTok challenge, only God can count. What?
It was a great time.
Afrobeats had an amazing year in 2022. Kiss Daniel and Davido performed at the World Cup. It was a good year for Nigerian entertainment. I feel like the last decade as a whole has been great, both in terms of movies, music. It's just been great for Nigerian entertainment. Like
you can see
it just remains for us to now develop our
difference,
our own homegrown infrastructure and work on venues and publishing and
Chebi your goat has said he wants to. He's calling on investors now. I'm calling on investors. I need to get this shit right. Oh, anyways, you didn't know that before.
In sports, last year was not a great year for Nigeria as a whole. The only area where it was great for Nigeria was in athletics. And of course, shout out to the GOAT, Toby Amuson. In fact, she had the best, most amazing. She got the world record. She won all the medals. She won all the meets, anything her Dubai. Just
so inspiring.
Listen, and apparently she used to be a footballer before. Apparently, yeah. Also, Asisat Oshoala. Yes, Asisat Oshoala won what they call the Pichichi Award. Is the award for the highest goal scorer in the Spanish female league, Spanish women's league. She's the first black or first African, I think, to ever win it in history. Right? So
Nigerians will be breaking boundaries.
The babes, they are doing things. But football wise, all the male team, the women team, everybody just fumbled. They did not qualify for anything. They just let's just not get into that. But yes, 2022 that's the summary of sports for 2022 in Nigeria, basically. And in Lagos,
you did not mention Easy losing his fight.
Bitch, we're not talking about bad things, okay? Behave yourself. What's wrong with you?
But it's something that happened now.
Easy, if you don't know who Easy is Israel, the last style bender, this song.
The GOAT.
The GOAT, okay? The best middleweight to ever do it. That's the hill I'm willing to die on. He lost his title, but it's fine.
Oh no, he goes out.
We go again.
Okay,
that was his first loss in 15 fights.
What a life.
Soft. What a life.
What a life.
What a life. Get me. So it's calm. Don't worry. Can go again. 2023. It's gonna it's gonna get that back.
I believe so.
For those of you that forgot, it was this year, 2022. Last year, that police went to Magodo and someone came to say they should go and they say he should call his own guard.
Mind you, Sanwo-Olu is the governor of Lagos State.
The
governor of the state. They say he should call his oga. So I'm now wondering what exactly is going on. Who can be the oga by? Because
which oga we like call,
As in, which oga are we calling here that is above the governor of the state?
Yeah. I don't know if we can link to all these recaps, all these rundowns that I've run through on the show today, but I'll see if we can link it in the episode notes.
Yeah.
On wherever it is we are publishing the episodes. Yes, that happened. Many buildings collapsed, as is an annual occurrence in Lagos. Buildings are always collapsing. There was a fake plane crash news in May. There were several extrajudicial killings. In fact, one as recent as December, actually, a pregnant lady on Christmas Day. That was very, very sad. There was an Okada ban in Lagos as well because of extrajudicial killings. The guy that the Okada riders lynched and killed. That caused basically an Okada ban in 10 of Lagos's 20 local governments. And then two famous people. Okay, one was sentenced to jail and one was casted, basically. Baba Jesha was sentenced, and
I hope he's still in jail.
He's in jail in Jesus' name. He's not going anywhere. He's going to be there. He's going to rot in that place. And then one doctor, I forget the name of his hospital now, but one very popular celebrity doctor, apparently he had been raping underage children, and Princess, bless her, I pray she keeps getting the strength to keep doing what she's doing.
Yeah.
She also I think it was not her. I think it was it Yabo Ojo?
It's Yabo Ojo.
Was Yabo Ojo, right?
It was Princess's kid. Is he?
No, I'm talking about the doctor, not Baba Jesha.
Oh no. Oh no.
I think it was it was not Princess that dropped the Doctor's Own. I think
it was Kate Shaw.
Yes. Kate Shaw, Yabo Joe, Princess, all those people that are doing all this amazing work protecting our children from all these pedophiles and all these rapists. Shout out to them. Please support their work in any way that you can. If you know any NGOs, organizations doing this work, please support their work in any way that you can. And yeah, you know what? I'm tired of all these things that happened in 2020.
Let's go to what happened in 2022 for us.
For us on the show.
On the Shrine Podcast.
On the Shrine Podcast. Okay, I have our statistics here.
Okay. Let's have a go at it.
This run through I want to do is an indictment on both us as the co-host and the owner.
Imagine putting yourself on a silver or the platter of alakpata platter.
I don't know what that means, but
on the platter of a pottery platter.
Basically, like, it's an indictment on us and it's also an indictment on you guys, the listeners, our audience. Okay, see, collectively we need to do better. Okay,
it's you roping them in for me. Why are you roping them in? That's what
we need to do better, people. Anyways, in 2022 we published 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 episodes. We weren't able to do one per month. for our episode, for a show that we're supposed to be doing
F
weekly.
for effort.
God damn.
F for effort.
Okay, so anyways, our best performing episode from last year was the body counts and the mathematics
you
of
people should
sex.
speak to me. Why did you people listen to that episode this much?
I don't know. People
People were listening all
sex.
the way from all over the country, like
people are obsessed
UK,
with
everywhere. I'm like,
I don't know why.
Why? You people need to talk to me.
Also, the bottomless pit of self-awareness did well. Nigerian HR woes and other stories featuring our wonderful friend Adebola also did very well. The ones that did not do so well.
Do you really need to mention?
Let me see.
And by the way, when you say not do so well, it's just
it's relative compared to the ones that we said did very well.
Yeah.
The utter insanity of policing women's bodies.
You people should listen to that episode.
Well.
You people should listen to that episode.
The Savior Trap and its many faces. You guys, it's not even about listening to that episode. Every episode is a banger, okay? Because we'll be dropping gems. Okay?
I swear, there's something that we would.
That the banter is impeccable.
Yeah.
All right.
There's something we'll drop on that episode that you will not hear anywhere else. You
get me? So please go check it out. Tell your friends, tell your neighbor, tell your family. But I'll say, all in all, last year was a better year than 2020, for example. We didn't even publish anything throughout the whole of 2020. And I guess understandably because there was a pandemic. But I think overall, in terms of quality as well, I think we did much better last year. In terms of the things we spoke about, also the guests that we had on the show. I think we had more. Despite only publishing 9 episodes, we had 3 guests. 3 guests. So that's a 30% rate. That's not bad at all. So yeah, we did okay. But this year we want to double down.
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to do everything within our power. We've hired an associate producer.
Yay!
To help us. And we are also exploring other ways that we can, other more flexible ways that we can record.
Yeah.
Because one of the biggest challenges behind producing the podcast, if you guys don't know, is the actual recording. Okay. It involves serious equipment, microphones, and I don't know what that thing is called, but there's one machine that always has that's made all the audio together and everything.
And refines it and bring out everything that you people hear.
And then after that, there's editing, there's a lot of work that goes into it. So we between our day jobs and I mean us, the host, and our producer Ayomide as well, between our day jobs and everything, we need a bit of help. So we have gotten the help. So definitely expect more consistency from us, and expect us to be more. We are going to be pestering you more, basically. Just know me. This year I'm going to be a fucking nuisance. If you know me and you're my friend and you are not resharing, reposting, listening to the podcast, I'm going to be a nuisance in your life. my colleagues, everybody just know. Okay, that's it. So yeah, this year we have big plans. We are not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we are now going to become, drink champs or one of these. I said what I said overnight, but we are going to definitely do more work this year, guaranteed. You guys just know. Okay, we are sorry that we've not been at the very top of our game in the past. And I know as Nigeria be, easy.
It's tough out here,
okay,
man.
Every day na Shege, left, right, Shege. So, but this year we're gonna do our very best. And we know we've not made this kind of compliment to you guys before on air.
So this is us. Like, so what? Hold us. Yes. Drag our shirts. Drag us.
Mention me on social media. If you have not followed me, by the way, please go and follow me. My handle on Twitter is @Akindare Live. Thank you very much.
Please, you are still 2023. You are still here.
Thank you.
You are still at this.
The hustle never stops, my
never
dear.
stops.
The hustle never stops. So yeah, that's what we're looking forward to. We're looking forward to also, shorter episodes. We want to experiment this year with like quick sound bites. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes type things. So we have a bunch of stuff loading coming for you guys. We're also going to explore merch. That will
be nice.
That will be later in the year. Don't worry, we'll come to you.
The plans are big. The plans are big.
We have serious plans. Okay. And just on that note, to close out on that note, our biggest audience still comes 49.67% of our audience still comes from Nigeria. Shout out to my Nigeria people.
Thank you, guys.
Wherever you're listening from, out of all the 36 states, I want to say that we absolutely love you. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We do not take the time of your life, of your day that you give to us for granted at all. Okay. Our second largest market is the United States. Believe it or not, 29.71% of our audience comes from the US. Thank you so much. I want to tell America. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you for keeping us going. And our third biggest market is the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
With 6.7% of our audience. Shout out to you guys in the UK, my British people, yo.
Thank you.
Bangers and mashing that. You get me, roadman thing, innit? Shout out to y'all, man.
Thanks for listening, innit?
Love. We have listeners from all kinds of places, from China,
Canada, Germany,
Brazil, Mexico.
I have friends in Germany.
South
I'm sure
Africa,
they're the ones that listen to this podcast.
All over Europe, even Russia. Watching their war, they have 2 people there that have checked in.
I think it was my Russian friend, but he might have left there now.
You have Russian friend?
No, like my friend that is in Russia. No.
You see what people, when I say people, more than they build this woman. No. So thank you guys so much to all the people that support our work. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Don't take it for granted. Thank you for listening to 2 of us. Just
talking rubbish.
We appreciate it. Shout out to you guys. You guys are the real rock stars. You are the real MVPs. We love you. Okay, so what else? Let's go to recommendations.
Yeah.
Recommendations for this episode. I'll say I have 2 recommendations. 1 movie, 1 music. Monique for any, best of both worlds. Okay.
Who sent you?
You guys, if you've not seen it, go check out the Bullet Train movie. Bullet Train. Okay. It's fantastic. I'm just gonna tell you, it is fantastic. Okay. The comedy is sick. It's great. The action, wild, is great. Go check it out. It's very John Wick-esque. So if you're into sort of John Wick type stuff, it's very like that. My second recommendation is Basket Mouth's Horoscope album. That album is a 9.8 over 10. A strong 9.8. Only 1 song, 9 come out 0.2 points from top. But because now only 0.2 points it comes out, that's to tell you how great the album is. It's basically perfect. Go check it out. You're welcome. Jemima, over to you.
Recommendations. I think mine will be Glass Onion. A nice out mystery.
Why you now? Why you now doing that? You're announcing that.
Don't mind me. I think if you haven't seen the movie,
that's a very easy recommendation.
It doesn't matter. Some people might not have seen it.
Netflix is already recommending it to people.
Some people might not have seen it now. So if you've not seen it, go and watch it. It's a very good movie. Like James Bond.
Yeah, if you're into who done it mysteries. It's great. I don't know. People are kind of ragging on it online, but interweb people don't have sense.
Interweb people will interweb people.
Yes, they do. They'll do what they're gonna do.
Yeah, but my number one recommendation for this year is take stock of important things, right? Important moments, and just like keep tabs, go back, reflect. Good times, bad times, but just reflect so that you don't lose sight at the end of the day of like, things that have happened and you're not able to appreciate like those good moments. That's all from me.
Going into 2023, to piggyback off that, I have 4 things and I hope I can remember all 4 of them.
Why did you even mention the number?
First, because I counted in my head. But first, in 2023, I want you guys to always remember that it is never as bad as you think. Okay? No matter you think, this is the worst that's ever happened to me. Like your perception of how bad it is in reality is never that bad. Like that does not mean it's not bad though, but it's never that bad. Okay? That's one. 2 is, please, if you have ways, if you have means to jackpot, please do it. There's nothing in this place. Okay? By the way, make sure you pick your PVC and vote. Number 3 is that no matter what life is doing to you, make sure that in 2023, Ofagbo or any other thing of your choice, Ojeon, Chopo, Kodedobo or Oko, whichever applies to you. Okay? Make sure, see, life is short though.
Are you even allowed to say that? Anyways, you said it in Yoruba, so
and Kini one more to go you know, pennies and vagina. You know what
I'm not here.
You know what it is. I want you to make And finally,
the most final.
I can't remember what number 4 is. So on that note,
look
please,
at that.
Make sure to send us a message, reach out to us, want to hear your thoughts, want to hear your feedback, want to hear your critique on the show, on Shrine Podcast. What can we do better? Yeah. What do you want to hear us talk about?
Oh, and if you want to come on too.
If you want to come on, for now, Lagos only, please. We are still exploring how we can get non-Lagos people involved. We'll put something out on social when we figure it out. But for now, Lagos only, please. If you want to come on podcast, just send us an email or a DM with what you'd like to come speak about. Caveat that there are no guarantees because there's no guarantees in life. So but yes, please, want to hear from you guys, whatever it is you want to hear us talk about, or if you just want to share your experience with us, or you want us to ask other people in the audience to help you get through a situation that you're dealing with, or you want to ask for our opinion as well, please feel free to send us an email at theshrinepodcast@gmail.com. That's the Shrine, THESHRINE podcast@gmail.com. Or you can follow or send us a DM on Instagram at theshrine.pod or on Twitter at theshrinepod. Okay? Thank you very much
for listening.
Happy New Year again. We hope you enjoyed your holidays. Wishing you guys love, light, and all the very best things for 2023. Go out and make it happen.
Make it happen.
We love you. Peace out.
Adios. Till next time. Bye.